Error. Error.
People of Earth, we are Dan
and Phil,
and for the next hour we present some of the biggest stars on the internet. What? This is serious. To take control of your radio.
Streamed entirely in video on the Radio 1 website, this is the Internet Takeover.
All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater. Let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity's centered. Touch my neck, and I'll touch yours. You and those little high-waisted shorts. Oh, she knows what I think about, and what I think about. One love, two mouths. One love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just us. You find out nothing that we don't want to tell you about. No, 'cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. And if I may just take your breath away, I don't mind if there's not much to say. Sometimes the silence guides the mind to move to a place so far away. The goosebumps start to raise the minute that my left hand meets your waist. And then I watch your face, put my finger on your tongue 'cause you love the taste, yeah. These hearts adore everyone the other beats hardest for. Inside this place is warm, outside it starts to pour. Coming down, one love, two mouths. One love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just us. You find out nothing that we don't want to tell you about. No, 'cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. For you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater.
Neighborhood sweater weather.
And you are now listening to Dan and Phil on the Internet Takeover.
BBC Radio 1.
Hello, everybody.
We're back.
Dan and Phil, the original YouTubers on Radio 1, back here today to, claim our territory.
Like a skunk spraying itself over a lost hiker in the woods.
There are so many metaphors you could have used to describe that, and you went for a skunk, really?
A dog weeing on a tree.
That's not much better. Well, our presence here is a dog wheeling up a fire extinguisher.
Maybe a really happy dog.
Mate, a happy dog. Okay, well, me and Phil are live on the radio. I don't know why they let us talk on the spot and press all the buttons and not any of the other YouTubers, to be honest. But here we are. We get to have a bit of fun with you this evening. Of course, we will be doing our favourite internet news, where we tell you guys all of the weirdest news stories that have happened around the world this week in about 10 minutes.
How is that going to work now I've got glasses? How are we going to wear the news glasses?
You're wearing glasses.
I am. I've transformed. I'm like Clark Kent.
What, and we usually had Super Phil, and now you're just boring office worker.
No, you've got the average version.
You'll have to double stack the glasses.
I guess.
Internet news with 50% more glasses coming up.
Also, my 7-second challenge.
Because that was in complete chaos last time we tried your 7-second challenge.
It was amazing. My baby will return this week.
Look forward to that.
And remember, like always, our show is live on camera, so get out your mobile and go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1, where you can see us. You can see my snazzy new glasses. I like to think they're snazzy.
They are very snazzy.
And also the music videos for our music that we've chosen.
Yeah, we get to pick some of the music this week, and first choice, which is some MIA. This song starts off sounding like a reggae remix of Shampoo and ends up sounding like Punjabi MC. I hope you like it. This is Double Bubble Trouble on Radio 1. That was MIA with Double Bubble Trouble on Radio 1, and you are listening to Dan and Phil on the Internet Takeover. So, Phil, how has life been since we last convened? It has been 5 weeks since we were last on the radio.
It's been so long. I feel like I've returned from a school holiday.
It's literally been the length of a summer holidays, hasn't it? This is the longest we've been apart from the radio.
In a good way, though, because the radio isn't like school. It's like a fun time. I'm loving it.
Nice save. Please don't.
Pumpkin spice latte is the thing of the season. Last year it was salted caramel.
You're just one of those people that cares about the seasonal coffees.
I am.
Nothing like some corporate seasonal coffee to get you in the mood for autumn, Phil. Although, to be honest, it's been kind of more grey and rainy than it has been crunchy red leaves in England.
It has, and my October has not got off to a good start.
Why?
The crotch incident.
Can you please tell everybody listening to the radio about the crotch incident, Phil?
Yeah, well, rare occurrence, I was actually washing some clothes, so I opened the washing machine, put my clothes in, and our cupboard door is a very sharp cupboard door that opens into the kitchen.
We must say, the cupboard door, is a very, very square cupboard door. One of those ones that's definitely not baby-proof.
I don't know who designed this. Anyway, I thought I'd make myself a cup of tea. I walked towards it at full speed, and the cupboard door collided with my crotch at about 30 miles per hour.
How crotchy are we talking here?
It avoided the vital zones.
It avoided the special areas, right?
But I still got a very big bruise in an embarrassing place.
So it's definitely not a bruise that you can show anyone?
No.
Oh dear.
Unless we want to get removed from the radio.
No, can't do that on the radio, nope.
That's what I wanted to talk about today. Not my crotch, but please make me feel better with your October fails.
October fails?
Yeah, how's October gone wrong for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's only been October for 6 days, but how has it already gone horribly wrong in your life? If you have a story of some kind of October incident that's happened, please share it so Phil feels less weird about his bruise.
Please.
Tweet us with hashtag #OctoberFails with your fail, or if you have your phone, you can just text us on 81199 and we will read some of those out during the show.
Yes, we will. And now a song chosen by me is by the Shins, who I discovered after watching the film Garden State, and I listened to them a lot when I worked at a vet's and watched ferrets getting neutered. So it brings back some strange memories.
Of course.
Here's Phantom Limb.
Frozen into cars, white girls of the north, fire past 151. They are the fabled lambs of Sunday ham, the HS norm, and they could float above the cars in circles if they tried. Latent power, I know how to keep some hope alive that a girl like I could ever try. So we just stood the hallway signs, a phantom and a fly. Lies and wonder why there's no connection, and we keep rolling eyes and cheap shots from the tribe. And we're after new markers, porch again. Another afternoon with the goat head tunes and pilfered booze. We wandered through Mama's house, the milk from the window lights, family portraits circa 95. This is that foreign land with the split on turns, and it all feels fine. Be a silver side. Stepping over with my towers
Phantom Limb, The Shins. You can find that on their album Wincing the Night Away.
Get to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 now to watch the Dan and Phil show on Radio 1.
So, Dan, do we have any October fails?
People have been tweeting hashtag Oktoberfails on Twitter, such as Lily, who tweeted, "Guys, it's the 1st of Halloween on the 1st of October. Quite embarrassing, but seasonal. I appreciate your commitment."
Yep.
Camellia dropped a pumpkin on her foot and she thinks she might have broken it.
People are getting in early with this Halloween thing, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're saying that, Phil. You're Mr. Halloween 3 months early, aren't you?
I love Halloween.
And someone called Fantidote, nice name, has already used up all of their 3G yesterday and now has no internet on their phone for the rest of the month.
Also phone related, Amelia texted in and said, "I dropped my phone in a river on the 1st of October. That's sad. And also Molly said, "I was playing netball and broke a girl's nose because I threw the ball too hard at her face."
Way to make friends, Molly.
I would be the person that gets my nose broken by the ball, wherever I stand.
You would be the victim in that situation.
Even if I'm not on a netball court.
Exactly.
Now, exciting, it's time for us to bring you all of the weirdest news stories from around the world this week in our new and shiny Internet News.
Let's go to Dan and Phil in the studio.
This is the Internet News.
This is the Internet News. Thanks, Dan and Phil from the studio.
Internet News.
Internet news really goes by without a goat appearing in some way, and this week's story is about Boo, a goat who can't step out of his gazebo because as soon as he does, he faints. Let's have a look at the clip. There it goes, 3, 2, 1. Oh no! Oh no, what happened?
Look at his legs.
That is actually a breed of goat called fainting goats that pass out whenever they're surprised in any way or by loud noises.
Oh, he's come back to life
I
again.
love how completely rigor mortis they go when they pass out, just plank.
What is
instantly.
it about the entrance to that gazebo that is so
I
terrifying?
don't know, it's like a force field there or something, just passes through and nope,
Maybe it's a goat zebo.
that's unforgivable.
Internet news! The shocking news to emerge from the cat world is that stroking your cat may actually stress them out. Here we have a picture of a stressed cat.
What do you mean? Okay, is that just a picture that we have to show what a stressed cat looks like?
Yeah, what is happening to that
It
cat?
looks like someone threw it at the window.
Maybe
Not really sure.
it's trying to be Spider-Man, Spider-Cat.
Not relevant. Back to the stroking.
An animal welfare charity announced last week that cats prefer space and peace rather than being petted.
Wow.
They issue advice that cat owners should not overstroke their pets.
This changes everything, surely.
I've had a cat on my knee that's literally vibrated with pleasure from me stroking it. What?
It's a bit too much information. It wasn't your cat, was it?
It wasn't my cat.
They should lock you up. Although this does confirm that cats are indeed the most antisocial creatures in the galaxy.
They are definitely ruling us rather than we're ruling them.
Definitely.
They
got it
are
right.
our cat overlords. Internet news!
And finally, here is some amazing footage of an unnamed pug who, when it woofs, sounds like he's shouting for help. Let's have a look at the clip. Oh,
He sounds so scared.
that's really disturbing. I couldn't live with that.
Really?
I couldn't. Well, you'd make some kind of noise and then it would start doing it. It would sound like there's an emergency happening in the other room. Imagine it's like, help! I'd run over. Where's the fire? Oh, dog.
He's obviously got a phobia of that squeaky toy, though. Maybe he's got a squeaky toy phobia.
Really? Do you reckon that's a thing? Phobia of squeaky toys?
Well, there's a phobia for everything. Like, I had a friend that had a phobia of balloons.
How did that work out?
We had to remove them from our levers do at school.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone's always ruining everything, aren't they?
I bet it's got a really long name as well, like triskaidekaphobia.
What's that?
That's the fear of the number 13.
Specifically? Oh, I'm sorry if Phil just triggered something. That was the Internet News. Back to Dan and Phil in the studio.
The Internet News.
Thanks.
That was like magic. Now, if we're still doing the requests, I'm sure 90% of them would be for this song.
Oh, definitely.
So this is for you guys. Here's Fall Out Boy with Centuries.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Mama tied my teenage dreams. Now it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong. The stories are wrong. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on and let me in. Bruises on your thighs like my fingerprints. This is for to match the darkness that you felt. I never meant for you to fix yourself. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. I can't stop till the whole world knows my name, 'cause I was only born inside my dreams. Until you die for me, as long as there's a light, my shadow's over you, 'cause I am the opposite of amnesia. And you're a cherry blossom, you're about to bloom. You look so pretty, but you're gone so soon. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. We've been here forever, and here's the frozen fruit. I could scream forever. We are the poison Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
Hello?
Call or delete. A very simple game. We're going to go through the contacts of your phone, my phone.
Okay.
We'll scroll through.
Yeah.
Whoever we land on, we'll either call them or we'll delete them. What? Scroll. Scrolling. Scroll. Ah, stop.
Hello?
Hi, I was just calling. It's embarrassing. I'm stuck in the toilet.
Are you lying?
No, I'm serious. Call or delete.
Every Wednesday on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show with Nick Grimshaw.
So, hashtag Oktoberfails is currently trending worldwide.
Yay!
It is so great to know that many of you have had things go horribly wrong so soon.
I feel better about my crotch already.
We have some tweets. Paige on Twitter said, hashtag Oktoberfails. I was trying on Halloween masks in a shop and turned around to scream at my friend, but it was a random lady, and I ran away.
Is that worse than hugging someone thinking they're your mum?
No, that's much more intimate and weird, isn't it?
Yeah, that's more intimate. I've
or
done that
like
a lot.
grabbing someone's hand and then realising it's a stranger in the shopping mall.
That's horrible. Hannah has committed a cardinal sin. I've bought all my Christmas presents and they're all wrapped and ready to give to people. Hannah, you shouldn't even be saying the C word yet.
You
what are you doing?
freak. What is she doing? She ruins society for the rest of us by putting all of this expectations on people.
I bet Hannah's excited for the Christmas adverts. Also, Leah gave her elderly grandma food poisoning by offering to cook her dinner. That is a sad tale. You should probably get a takeaway next time, Leah.
Hopefully the thought was worth it. Okay, so last time we were on the show, we attempted to play a song where we had a bit of an issue with the DVD player we play all of our music from, and we played the wrong Britney Spears song. Now, this song, I feel like it's the anthem of our old radio show, it definitely needed its moment, so I had to do that today. Here we have Britney Spears with Toxic on Radio 1.
Baby, can't you see?
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous. I'm falling. There's no escape. I can't wait. I need a hit. Baby, give me it. You're dangerous. I'm loving it. Do I think I'm done? Losing my head, spinning down the road. With a taste of your lips, I wanna ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup. Slowly, it's taking over me. Do I think I'm done? It's in the air, it's all around. With a taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? Don't you know that you're toxic? Taste of your lips, I'm on a roll. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Taste of your lips, I'm on a roll. You're toxic, I'm slipping toxic. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now.
Britney Spears, Toxic on Radio 1. That was Phil trying to do his sexy Britney voice, if you wondered what that gargle noise was at the start of the song.
I think I'm improving, though. Baby, can't you see?
It's like being violated every time.
I will stop. I will stop.
Please don't.
Anyway, so we've been spending a lot of time in our office making gaming videos.
We have.
Yeah.
Can we plug our gaming channel?
No,
Because we're real DJs.
we're not allowed. Unfortunately not. So long that our sofa might have a body imprint in it.
Seriously, I think an entire body imprint with arms and elbow holes might be in that sofa by now, the amount of time I've spent sat on it.
But we thought while we were there, we may as well make something fun and relevant.
Oh, God, yeah, your great idea.
So here is our Radio 1 word story game.
Okay, Phil, we're back on the radio this week, which means that we need to make some kind of video that can get put on the radio on YouTube channel.
Well, you don't need to worry about that, Dan, as I already have that completely sorted.
Do you?
I have an idea.
What's our idea that you haven't told me yet?
The one-word story, because we could do it with a twist.
What's your twist, Phil?
You have to use some kind of Radio 1 relevant word.
Great! I don't see how this could possibly go wrong. Let's go. Every
Day.
At
4
o'clock,
Greg
James
sings
to
his
little
otter
a
song
about
raisins.
beautiful. Okay, you do another one.
I think we need a longer story this time, so let's have an epic tale.
What would they want us to talk about? The Live Lounge, flawless plug.
Yesterday,
At
10 o'clock,
in
the
Live Lounge
there
was
a
twerk off hyphenated
between
Miley
Cyrus
and
a
rampaging
bison.
Suddenly,
The
bison
screamed
help
because
Miley
bit
the
bison's
ass
with
her
tongue. What?
while
Miley
simultaneously
created
a
baby.
Okay, let's just stop.
Let's stop.
This was a terrible idea.
If anyone wants to animate those stories and put
No.
them on Tumblr, feel free to do that.
No. Let's bury those stories in a
Okay.
deep, dark mental place.
If anyone was listening in the car, why not play with your friends?
Yeah, because, I mean, you could play I Spy with your kids in the car, or you could talk about Miley Cyrus creating babies after having a twerk off with a bison. The one-word story game, people. Thanks, Phil, for the great idea.
You're welcome.
Wow, Phil, what were you thinking? That was a terrible suggestion.
I thought it was kind of artistic.
Oh, we've all got horrifying mental images in our head now. I didn't want to think of that.
Well, to cleanse that, we now have another music video. This is from our first ever radio show 22 months ago.
22 months?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the story of an evil genius trying to turn the world's population into Pomeranians.
What were we thinking when we made this video?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like 2 a.m.
Is that an excuse?
Our brain was in a strange place.
Okay.
This is our video to Muse Supremacy.
Wake to see your true emancipation is a fantasy. Policies have risen up and overcome the brave. Greatness dies unsung and lost, invisible to history. Embedded spies brainwashing our children to be mean. You don't have long, I am on to you. The time it has come to destroy your supremacy.
Muse, Supremacy. That was beautiful. Noel just tweeted saying, Phil's Britney Spears impression was an October fail. I feel hurt. Noel.
Anonymous hater tweet. Thanks for that.
I know Britney's listening and she loved it.
I think so.
But yeah, that music video, of all the things we've ever made, I think that's the thing I'm the most proud of.
You mean of all the things that Radio 1 have forced us to do, that's the one that we're the least traumatised by?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think of some of our lowest moments?
The video we made for Starships.
Oh, yeah, we don't talk about our Nicki Minaj Starships video.
What about when you got a bucket of cold custard all over your head?
That was pretty traumatising. Yeah.
I enjoyed that a lot.
And also the entirety of Dan versus Phil. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad we're not doing that anymore. On some level, kind of, yeah. My dignity is happy.
My dignity's smiling right now. We've got the 7-second challenge coming up after this next song.
Oh, that's much less degrading, actually. Thank you, Phil, for making us do that.
What is the next song, Dan?
The next song that I would like to choose is from FKA Twigs, who is by far the person who has made the coolest new music this year. She's like an alien that has been watching humanity from a spaceship and just watched all of music and then decided to make the sound of the future.
Kind of like me.
Exactly like you. Here is her performing 2 weeks in the Live Lounge.
I know it hurts. You know I clench that first. Like you say you're lonely. I say you think about it. 'Cause you're the only one who resonates. That cheese mouth open like higher than I'm dreaming of. Is my love. I like to scream at nothing. No ways to do it. Pull out the insides and give me to what you won't recognize. Mouth open, your heart. I know it hurts. You know I put you first. Like you say you want me. I say you'll live without it. Unless you're the only one who instigates that chase. Mouth open like
That was FKA Twigs with 2 weeks live in the Live Lounge. Check out the Radio 1 YouTube channel if you want to see other live lounges. She did an amazing cover of Sam Smith's Stay With Me, which is like going to a different dimension. So go look at that.
October fail from Fanfrick, who said, I stood on a non-crunchy leaf and my life is over.
Not in autumn, no! All your expectations crushed.
So that's why I don't roll around in leaves, because they're just filled with insect eggs.
What a lovely image for everybody. And I got a tweet from Hayley saying, October fail, Dan's jumper.
Oh, harsh.
Hayley, you cyberbully.
Now something important is about to happen.
Serious business.
It's the 7-second challenge. Where's the intro to it?
That's not yet.
Oh, this is my YouTube baby. I basically birthed this game onto YouTube. Now thousands of people are doing it.
This is Phil's legacy, the 7-second challenge. It is the most important thing that he has contributed to the universe in his life so far.
Yep.
Would you like to explain what this is for everyone on the radio that hasn't experienced the phenomenon?
Basically, you've got to do whatever the other person... Whatever the other person says...
Okay, so
let's try that again.
It's your game, Phil.
You have to do whatever the other person says in 7 seconds.
And that's it.
It's also sudden death, though.
Oh my god.
So if you get it wrong, you're out, you lose.
And the winner, Phil?
They get to choose their own ridiculous song that wouldn't normally get played on Radio 1.
I've got a pretty good ridiculous song, so I definitely want to win this time. How confident do you feel?
I'm excited for mine. I feel great. I'm feeling it in my water.
Okay, this is the 7-second challenge. Let's do it.
The 7-second challenge.
Worst intro ever. Okay, Phil, you go first.
Okay, Dan. Invent a word and define it.
Kabloop. It's what you do when you drop some, like, washing detergent on the floor and you're like, oh no, my kitchen's sticky.
That is so specific. Kabloop. How many people are going to be using that?
Everybody all the time. Do I get that?
Yes.
Ding for me. Okay, Phil, are you ready?
Yeah.
Say something that will make our producer, Victoria, angry.
Victoria, I'm going to wee all over the desk. I'm gonna spill tea all over it. No! I like that I went with wee first and then tea.
Yeah.
She sounded pretty angry.
I'll give you that one.
Okay, Dan, name 3 animals that start with the letter B.
A bee, a brontosaurus, does that count?
Yeah.
A bison.
Oh, that was close. Brontosaurus is pushing it.
It's technically an animal.
It was an animal.
I scraped that.
/ dinosaur.
Okay, Phil.
Yeah.
Perform the whole rhyme, including actions of head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Oh no. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head.
Oh! Too slow! Oh no!
I forgot the mouth and toes.
Choke.
Oh no.
Oh dear, you lose.
I really wanted you to do one of mine though, so
Well, save it. Save
Okay.
it for next time.
We'll save
Phil.
it for next time.
All that's important is that this week I won the 7-second challenge.
Oh, I was so close.
Alas, and I get to pick the ridiculous song, and there's a meaning behind this one. We just finished watching the whole of Friends from front to back, and I
Yep.
feel kind of depressed because it's like all my friends are dead. So this is going out to them, the friends that I'm missing in my life. Rembrandt with I'll Be There For You.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too.
That was Rembrandt's with I'll Be There For You, which is something that none of you knew because you just think it's the Friends theme, but it's an actual band.
Do you feel closer to the Friends again now?
I feel closer to them now. I feel like I actually dug up some memories.
You're missing Monica and Ross.
Phoebe! Yeah, that's how I feel emotionally. But now, you may be wondering, people watching us online, why we are wearing T-shirts with exposed man pecs. Well, it's because it's time for the radio challenge. On the internet, vloggers must be able to survive horrifying challenges. On the radio, presenters must be able to read generic links.
When these tasks are combined, will you be champions of both realms or fail miserably?
This is the Dan and Phil Radio Challenge.
Tag. So last week on the Internet Takeover, it was Patricia Bright, and she challenged us to read a generic radio script whilst doing a kind of challenge. And we really love her, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Because this is what she set us.
Now I'm feeling mean. Dan and Phil, I'm going to challenge you to say the script wearing nipple tassels while twirling in unison. Try that. You got to work for your money, boys.
Thanks, Patricia.
Is on the back of a nipple tassel. That's how they are adhesive to the surface.
That's got to chafe a bit.
So let's just apply them. Common decency, unfortunately, forbids us from getting our actual chests out for the lads. But here we are, Phil. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay.
Generic link. Engage.
So do your twirling.
I'm twirling.
Hi everybody, I'm here to tell you something quite important, which is that the Radio 1 Teen Awards are back on Sunday the 19th of October at the SSE Arena at Wembley, London. This will feature live performances from Ariana Grande, Labyrinth, Ella Henderson, The Vamps, featuring Shawn Mendes and 5 Seconds of Summer. And we have given you guys the chance to nominate your teen heroes, but now we want you to award your favourite stars from the world of music, sport, entertainment and online.
I'm all tangled.
The categories this year are Best British Solo Artist, Group, Actor, TV Show and Sports Star, but most importantly...
the Best British Vlogger, and I'm so dizzy now. The nominees in this category are Beauty Crush, also known as Sammy Maria, a fashion and styling graduate from London. Marcus Butler, who posts a video every Saturday, plus he has pretty great hair.
Nice facts.
Jack and Dean say about themselves, we make funny videos to avoid getting a proper job. The Syndicate Project is a 20-something gaming commentator called Tom Cassell.
I'm getting so dizzy.
He enjoys living life to the max. And Zoella, or Zoe to her parents, is a writer and enthusiast of all things beauty, fashion and life-related.
Wow, what about the terms and conditions?
Go to the Radio 1 website now and cast your vote. bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. You have until 4 p.m. on Friday the 10th of October.
4 p.m. until Friday the 10th of October, Radio 1 website.
All terms and conditions are on the Radio 1 website, and all the winners will be announced on October 19th. Every vote counts, so if you have your favourites, then you need to go online. Do you feel dizzy?
You know what I was saying about dignity and Radio 1 forcing us to do things earlier? I thought this show was supposed to be about us dropping that, leaving it behind, and yet here we are with adhesive nipple tassels on.
They're pretty good if you give them a jiggle. Might keep them.
I never thought you'd be saying the word jiggle stood next to me on the radio. Thanks, Patricia, for setting us that challenge, but we get to inflict some revenge now.
Yep.
Next week, Monday at 9 p.m. on the Internet Takeover. If you didn't know already, prepare yourselves. It is Tyler Oakley.
My ovaries just exploded.
So it is up to us to challenge him. What would you say? Tyler, me and Phil want to set you a challenge to read the generic script while...
shoving marshmallows in your mouth.
Good luck. I bet it'll be really attractive.
While we think about that, we have a song from the days where I'd wear cargo pants and pretend I knew how to skateboard. It's Linkin Park with Numb.
Lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Just caught in the undertow. I've become
Lincoln Park, Numb. I have a real big urge to hit the skate park now.
Really, Phil?
I could grind.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
I could.
Really?
Yeah.
You were the coolest teenager.
I realise you never had an October fail for us, Dan.
Do you want me to talk about the daddy long legs?
Yeah.
I broke something the other day, and I didn't tweet this because I thought I might save it for this moment. But daddy long legs are on a rampage at the moment.
They
Seriously,
are.
I can't bear to live in this country at this current space of time because they're attracted to light, sat in bed, looking at the computer, attack my face. Anyway, they're on the subwoofer in mine and Phil's lounge.
What is a subwoofer for
it's
people
a
that don't know?
giant speaker with a foamy bit on the front.
Yeah.
And I had no kind of splatting utensils nearby, so I decided I needed to go in for the kill with my hand, and I actually smacked through the plastic and made the entire front of our speaker fall off.
You destroyed the speaker.
It was an act of self-defense. That was my October fail.
Maybe that was the Daddy Longlegs King getting his revenge from up on high.
I'm sure that's exactly what it was. And we've got an October fail from here on Twitter. Someone saying, Dan and Phil, I don't think you understood. You were supposed to twirl the nipple tassels, not yourselves spinning round.
Oh, I see. So we were meant to twirl them like that.
A bit of an October fail from us. Anyway, Hugh Stevens is coming up next. Look forward to the show next week with Tyler Oakley. And now one of my favourite songs from last year. It is Tom York's live band, Atoms for Peace. I wish I could still play the music video for this, but the music's still good, thank God. Here is Ingenue.
Next up on Radio 1 is Hugh Stevens, but first let's get the latest headlines from Newsbeat's Declan Harvey.
Listen.
Watch.
Share.